Once again, we're in a late night stream. I apologize, but um, need to get this down. What is wrong with my shit?
Greetings.
Sir?
Not now, Blacksmith. God be with you.
What are we doing? What are we doing? I just forgot. Wait until dawn. I wish I would have fucking known that. God damn it. We'll sleep real quick, and then we'll wait. Again, I apologize for this late night stream. I need to get this down. I need to get this going really quickly. Well, I guess it's almost like midnight, so I basically got today and tomorrow. This will be heavily streamed on Wednesday. Hopefully, we will be close to the finish. If not, we can still do it on Thursday, but it's gonna be a bitch. The Thursday one will be pretty late, if I get to do it at all, is because I work on Thursday, and I always close. It's just how it is. Or I might wait till Saturday, but yeah, I want it done by Thursday, but if I have to, I can always do it on Saturday, because DLC comes out on Thursday. I really want to play that. I really want to showcase that. I don't think I've really done any actually, I have done DLC Fallout 4. I just haven't finished one DLC of that. But yeah, the reason this is being lated stream, for one thing, I had to cut the other stream short again because I told my buddies I play with them. But now I'm gonna be doing this probably till 2 o'clock. If you don't want to stay till then, it's gonna be up if you want to watch it, but it'll probably be like 2 or 3 hours long. So, but it's gonna be a long one. That's the intro. I'm gonna cut the mic. I apologize. It helps me focus. And I think I like to go back and watch some of these, and my voice annoys me. So yeah, I'll do the outro later.
What are you waiting for? Your lord requires you for the hunt.
Oh, really? Such a renowned hunter needs help?
You wouldn't dare mock your betters now, would you?
Oh, heaven forbid, your lordship.
If that's the way you want it, peasant, we'll meet back here at noon. Whoever has the most hares wins.
Oh, and if you don't have anything to shoot with, there's a crate in the camp with some old hunting equipment. You can help you... After all, there's no sport in... Ha! You'll soon... And now turn...
How did the hunt go for you?
Why do you ask? You were right on my... Not bad, though. Quite good.
Shouldn't there be...
Jesus, the in... But never let it be said I'm a pinch purse.
Your serf humbly thanks.
And now, come along. Let's go and hunt some real... Henry! Mount up and let's go hunting!
See here, a wallow. And it's been freshly rooted. There'll be boar somewhere nearby. So, just like last time, slow and quiet, whatever you do. Understand? Or watch out for them from the top of that mound there.
You want to take him down with an arrow?
Certainly. Why wouldn't I?
You won't kill him like that. Boar is hunted with spears.
Is that so? So now all of a sudden you're a master huntsman, are you? Watch and learn.
Did you see that? Damn, I'm good! Quiet! So, next time you try to tell me I can't kill a boar with an arrow, you can... Fuck! After him! Fetch! Mount up, Henry. We're going to chase down that swine! Yeah! 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 Yeah!
ever seen a real man before? Before you go. Look here!
Rosshen var grossilu ben.
You bitch! Show me your teeth! Come now, stop pretending to be a man and get those others out. Yeah. Hey, you! You sodomite! What's it like to be fucked by a horse, eh? Come on, Henry, old chap!
I'll have a bronze bust made of you, my friend. But where have you been till now?
Oh, you know, I was picking berries, had a drink of wine, took a little nap.
You lunatic! They almost had me roasting on a spit!
I'd say it looked more like they were about to take your maidenhood.
Now look here, dung grubber. Is that any way to speak to a nobleman?
I apologise, sir. I'm just glad you're all right.
I'm yanking your pizzle, you dolt! Thank you for rescuing me.
That wound doesn't look good, Sir Hans.
You're right. Those Cuman swine roughed me up a bit. And my damned horse is bolted. You'll have to get me home somehow.
The sooner we get out of here, the better. Who knows how many bandits are creeping around here.
Let's go then. I've had quite enough excitement already.
It's Lord Capon. Get here, everybody. You, help him.
How is it possible, Ratsy? Those bastards make so bold no more than a mile from the castle. We'll have to send out more patrols.
That won't do us any good, Hanush. Even if we had 10 times the men, we couldn't beat through every thicket in the fiefdom.
You sent for me, sir?
Come in.
I don't know how to thank you, Henry. If it wasn't for you, Hans would be dead. And to think I sent you out with him as a punishment.
I was only doing my duty, sir.
Don't be so modest, young Henry. You showed not only courage, but loyalty to your liege. That's why I'm taking you into my personal service.
Sir, thank you, sir.
Well, let's celebrate your promotion and Sir Hans's recovery. Well, don't just stand there, lad. Pour us a drink.
I'm sorry to interrupt, sir, but I've urgent tidings.
What now?
A stable boy came from Neuhof. He says brigands raided the stud farm this morning. There's many dead or maimed.
Tell us exactly what happened.
I'm not sure. The boy was so shook up he could barely speak. He said the bandits murdered for the joy of it. I'm sorry, sir. Your vassal Smill is dead.
Who did this? Who were they?
We don't know, sir. The stable boy just kept babbling about some huge fellow in black armor who led the attack.
Take as many men as you need, and don't stop until you've found those bastards. And bring me their heads!
Yes, sir.
My men at your disposal too, Hanush.
Thank you, friend.
Sir, let me ride with them.
He's full of piss and vinegar, isn't he?
Their leader, he must be the one who attacked me at Skalitz. There can't be 2 men in the whole kingdom who look like that.
You think he might still have my sword? No doubt you could use another swordsman, Captain.
As you command, my lord.
How soon can you leave, Bernard?
Soon as the men are ready, sir.
Good. Wait in the courtyard for Henry. And, give him a horse.
His own mount?
His reward for saving Sir Hans. He'll need it.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Well, go! I want these culprits in the hands of the executioner as soon as possible.
I won't let you down, sir.
The Neuhof stud farm's been raided. Don't know much about what happened, just what that Neuhof stable boy told us. And let's ride out, on the double.
Good day to you. Take care now.
Jesus Christ be praised.
let's talk about the price.
Aye?
What do you say to this?
That's not it.
Oh, that's...
Can we go?
I'm ready, Captain.
Good, then. I don't know what Sir Radzig's
Yes, sir.
against all, but the dappled... All right, man.
Yeah.
There's plenty of coin in it.
Yeah.
Where's your master?
In the paddock.
Crucifix? What kind of beasts could do this?
By the blood of the martyrs. What happened here? Why?
Someone came at night and hamstrung every one of them. The horses, screaming, must have woke poor Radek, the stable boy. And when he tried to stop them... And then my husband, when my husband tried to help them, they killed him too. And when they were done, they put a torch to the stables.
My sincere condolences, ma'am. I swear we'll hunt those monsters down and make them pay for this.
The horses were still alive when I came. We had to finish them off. All of them. The pain in their eyes. They couldn't understand how anyone could do this to them.
Did they steal anything? Any horses?
Nothing. They wanted blood, not coin.
Did your husband quarrel lately? Was there anyone who might want revenge?
He argued over the price of a saddle, maybe, but nothing that could drive a man to this.
These are dark days when there's more kindness in horses than in men. Did you see anything? How many were there? Or what did they look like?
We saw no one.
Has anyone tried to follow the trail?
No. We were fighting the blaze until now, and even if we weren't, what chance would any of us have against someone who could do this?
A pox on it. Mount up and quarter the area. We have to find out where they went. Look for tracks and ask the folk if they saw anyone. Fuck! Someone must have at least caught sight of them.
Yes, sir.
What about me, Captain?
What the hell use are you? You stay here.
Please, let me do something.
Well, if you must. Just don't get in anyone's way. Don't go too far.
If it was for profit, at least they'd understand. But I don't...
Are you... Leave me alone. Look, I know that it... But when I say no more, may the Lord watch over you. Are you... Leave me... But there's no need... They... What? What actually happened? Why did they... Did they take anything? No. Think... We then... What happened after that? You're certain? No. The stables were already... No. You said they were demons? No. How many of them were? Not many. In the back? So some of them... Did you see... So he was... Where? Thanks. God be with you. They went deeper and deeper, for sure.
No. I'm fucking dying here. Nobody can match me with iron in their hands, and some damn peasant kills me. Dagger covered in horse shit.
Why, it's a hoof pick. Someone in Neuhof must know more about it. Do you know whose hoof?
Ginger's.
I found it on...
But because of him...
Wait, hold on.
He ran off!
That does sound rather... And you don't know where...
Dunno. Take care now.
Another useless...
What's wrong with your... Oh.
That's all you...
Do you know anything...
Yeah.
Any idea... What?
Look.
Where could he have... You have my word.
Sometime...
Where's that?
No idea.
But the forest is...
Aye.
Only what? But how... So...
Exactly.
Farewell.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jesus Christ. I know. God be with you.
God be with you.
I'm looking for a...
Then why aren't you looking?
Because he fled.
Good luck to you.
If you want to ask questions, talk to me and leave the others in peace. Good day to you.
Could you help me?
Depends what you want.
I'm looking for Ginger.
Sorry.
A murder's been...
There's been murder.
There'll be a lot less...
Come. No.
Do you have any idea?
You said he...
But that forest... All right.
Farewell.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Hey! Hey!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good day to you. I'm looking for... He says... That depends.
A bit of silver.
That story about...
Well, then it will have to be more than...
What do you say to that?
Well, now.
Not bad. Ginger has 2 mates. Twins, who are keeping him hidden.
Where do they take the food?
I don't know.
Thank you.
Good luck to you.
Jesus Christ.
Where are you hiding?
How did you...
Don't try that one on.
If Sir Hunush said...
I dealt with that.
Really?
If you want proof.
I'll take your word. There's an overgrown...
Good.
Farewell.
Fellow by the name of Henry.
Why? Do you know him?
I do. He came to the stud farm with the soldiers. Asked a lot of questions.
So, do you want to... How did you get here? Have you been spying on me the whole time?
Jesus.
What?
I want to ask you a...
What?
Right, one thing at a time. Why did you... Who?
Those...
To get revenge on you.
Killing? Me?
I'm looking for your friends. Where...
The
To hell with... Recognize. What can you tell...
I saw...
And...
I know...
And now tell me... And don't leave...
That's quite a long...
Don't worry, I won't get bored.
All right. I woke up in the middle of the night because I needed to go for a piss. So I went out into the dark, same as usual, only there was something there that shouldn't have been. At first I thought it was just a trick of the light, but it wasn't. Then it was too late. They went past, and I thought they must be horse thieves. I would have yelled, only I was afraid they'd kill me. So I waited until they were out of sight, and I started to sneak away, but then...
Then the slaughtering started.
Yes. I thought they'd steal the horses and ride off. That would be bad enough, but then all the killing started and flames everywhere. It was terrible, like hell itself.
And then?
It seemed some of them didn't like it either. They started squabbling among themselves, and some of them started running back where they came from, right towards me. And I had that thing in my hand, the hoof pick.
So you stabbed the first one in the belly?
No. He ran right into me. He was running fast for a fellow with a limp. He pushed me aside and I fell on the ground. Then he told me I'd better lie low if I valued my life. And he ran off with the others. And I did what he said and hid. Then the rest of the gang ran past.
And then?
Then I waited in case that limping one from Ujits came back. I didn't dare come out until I was sure. I think it was almost light.
What about the others? Was there anything you noticed about them?
I don't know. There might have been maybe 8 of them, and 2 of them were really big. That's all I can remember.
Do you know what they argued about?
I didn't hear everything, but I reckon some of them were only there to steal and wanted no part in the killing.
That sounds terrible. I know exactly how you feel.
If only I yelled. Maybe they...
If you had, you'd most likely be dead. It probably wouldn't have done any good anyway.
But still...
There was nothing you could do. That's all. Why did you kill that?
What? That is...
I've heard everything.
Wait! What about... I'd like to go back to the stud...
It's all over with...
Really?
What?
I'm afraid...
Just try.
I...
What do you want here, eh? This is my room. I'll kick your ass out of here.
If you're wondering what I'm looking for a shovel. Reason why is because I know of a chest that's close by, well, loot that I can just dig up. And I need a fucking shovel. And for some reason I didn't think about getting one when I was at Ratai Mill. So yeah, that's why I'm looking for a shovel. So
Well, well.
I was looking for that.
And you didn't.
I had to follow the trail before.
And what if some bandits... I really don't know, my lord. He disappeared. Silence! Keep your ignorant mouth shut when I'm giving you the benefit of a veteran's wisdom. You do what I tell you, answer only when I ask, and not go roaming off whenever you feel like it. I'd like to kick your arse back to the castle and be shut of you. But it's true, you're a fucking peasant who knows nothing about soldiering, and it's my job to whip you into shape, so I'm not done with you yet. God have mercy on you if you ever try anything like that again. If you're lucky, I'll only have you whipped, and I hope we've got that out of the way.
I talked to Ginger.
Out with it then.
Ginger fled, but...
Well, he was right.
He didn't know his name.
God be with you, lad.
My lord.
Excellent.
The whole story, or...
It's up to you what you consider him.
Well, in the end, I tracked down the stable boy who fled in fear of his life. And for good reason, too.
And his name?
The boy didn't know him by name, only by sight. But if I ask...
But what if he's not there?
If I don't find him in Ujits, I'll ask around. Someone will know something about him.
All right. Better go to Ujits then. Find this limping footpad and get the names of the others out of him. They have to face justice for what they did. I want to see them hang. Then bring him to me in Merhoyet and I'll decide on his fate.
Certainly, sir.
Good luck to you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
What's going on there?
Yeah.
What's going on there?
Jesus Christ be praised. I'm looking for...
Must be that
I'm gonna say this. I have been reading comments. Let me say this. It's fucking atrocious that I'm in like areas where you should see a fucking shovel or some shit, and I'm just it's goddamn just stupid. Who's there? It's fucking creeper. Walk around looking for a goddamn shovel to borrow or steal. I don't give a shit if I'm stealing it. They can all suck a dick. Are these fuckers open? Because I got some shit I would like to sell also. Some goddamn hair meat I don't need. I just want to get some of this off my chest. It's annoying me that I can't find a goddamn shovel. It's not like I'm not looking at places where there ain't gonna be one. So there's that. Also, I just realized I'm probably gonna be hungry soon. There we go. So, if by some chance I miss it, please let me know in the comment section. It always pops up notifying me if someone did, so I will immediately watch that. Also, if you're wondering why I'm doing this so much, hopping over fences, this is a good way to get your vitality up. So yeah.
Who's there?
What is it you want here? Move along, citizens. Move along. There's nothing to see here.
That's what you call nothing to see. I'd like to know what something to see looks like.
By the keys of St. Peter, this is all I need. We'll have to send word to Sir Hanush.
That might not be necessary.
Who are you?
I'm Henry of Skalitz, in the service of Hanush's Captain Bernard. I'm investigating the attack at Neuhof, and I think this could be related.
Well, I'm the bailiff of Auschwitz. And I say we don't want any of that kind of trouble around here. What makes you think this has anything to do with Neuhof?
One of the folk at the stud farm recognized someone from Auschwitz among the bandits.
We have no bandits or murderers around here.
Really? They say he had a limp?
Shit. Well, allow me to introduce you to Limpy Lubosh. Or all that's left of him.
Sacre. Nothing's ever easy. Who was Limpy?
A poor Croft. He kept...
How... Has he been up to... Did he have any... Do you happen to know...
I've no idea.
When did you find...
Just...
I want to learn to...
There's
Another thing about...
Damn! Hey, watch it!
Look where you're going!
Oh.
Hey!
Good day.
I've come in the name...
Of course.
Have you noticed any...
Well, now I think of...
Do you know any...
He was a...
Do you know anyone...
He was a loner.
That's all. I've come in...
Ask away.
Do you know who Lu...
He was always a loner.
That's all.
May the Lord watch over you.
A bed. Lord above, what's this? Looks like someone's hit him very hard on the head. Could they have bludgeoned him to death and then gutted him? That would explain why he didn't scream. An inscription in blood. It's a pity I don't know how to read. Looks like they wanted to give someone a warning, but who? And a bandit who knows how to write isn't something you see every day.
I'm Bubba myself. If they
tried to steal them, now that I'd understand. But that...
Are you serious?
Who's there? What the hell?
What's going on out there? Who is...
Who's brave enough to try horse radish hotter than a burning torch? Come now! Cabbage! Lovely, delicious cabbage!
Good health to you.
Farewell.
That's stolen. What are you trying? God be with you.
Alright. Now that I have the spade that I had to fucking pay for just to find, I will show you guys where this goddamn fucking loot is. Hang on. We gotta go out to the fucking boondocks. Put the marker right here.
Yeah.
God damn, that is really annoying. Like, you have no idea how fucking annoyed I am by the fact that I had to buy a spade. I should have grabbed it I had the goddamn chance. I don't believe it's. Was that it? Yes, yes. No, it's this one. It's either that wall or this wall that's coming up. What was that goddamn wall? Go back. Pretty sure. Nope, maybe I was wrong.
Yeah.
I'm doing this off by memory, by the way. So that's a problem. Yeah, none of this is familiar. Let me make sure.
Yeah.
Am I gonna have to pull up that video? It's just we're close to this one. It's really close. So I thought I might as well do it. I don't know what's in it. I can't remember what's in it. Here it is. Here it is. Alright. So if ever you want to find this is part of the treasures of the past. I'm pretty sure it is. That's what I pre-ordered the bonus. I got the pre-order bonus. I think it's the treasure of the past. You get the Warhorse armor set doing this stuff. Yep, start digging this shit. I really still pissed about, you know, getting the spade, but overall I'm making a big profit because if you sell all this, you get 20,000 gold. Yeah, see, we get this. Look at that. No dice to use. Recipe, I don't know what that is. Spike Warhammer. Yeah. Yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Look at that. I'm not gonna put that on. I don't like wearing helmets even in this game. Let's get a necklace, get a nice fucking hell yeah. Look at that. Hell yeah. Now, there's more. There's like 4 of the chests. I think 3 of them are around Ratai. If you guys want me to show you where all the locations are, I probably won't be able to show you what's in there because some of them you need like a certain level of lockpicking. I think one of them in Ratai, I think it's like over here, needs I think hard level lockpicking, and I'm not that fucking cool. I'm not that good, and I don't really have the patience to do all that. I usually go for the ones I can get very easily. I will also show you another treasure when I get to it. It'll have the best sword in the game. I think it's around here. I can't remember. I would have to look it up, but now that we have this, and we're gonna go and sell some of this stuff, because guess what? We want gold. At least I want gold. But hell yeah, fucking pretty much already, probably fucking tripled our profit on the fucking, definitely triple our profit on the goddamn spade. I don't know how much I paid for it really, but it just annoyed me that I had to pay to get the shovel. But overall, it's gonna be worth it. For one thing, I get a good armor set. I get a buttload of fucking gold. So there's that. Now I have to remember the fucking trader is. I know for a fact he's right here because I just now realized what I was doing. I don't know how much of this I can sell to this guy, but sell that helmet at least. That'll give me some good gold.
God be with you.
Look at, he can't buy that. Oh God, he can't buy this, can't buy this. He can't buy jack shit of any of this shit that I fucking got. Oh my God. Also, all this warhorse shit, you can't. There's no point in selling it because, I mean, look at that. It's fucking worth two. Not even two. I don't know what that would be, but it's not worth much. He can't buy a single damn thing of this stuff. Oh my God, we're gonna need to put this stuff in the horse. This can go in there. This can go in there. This fucking old boots, green shirt, that, this, just Christ. In there. And we can, yeah. It's just it's worth it. Again, when you go to next time in a rat's eye, I'd be doing that. But yeah, let me know in the comment section if you guys want me to show you the locations for the other chests and shit. And I will. We're going to be coming up. What the hell? We're going to be coming up to also some rated R stuff. No lie. Viewer discretion advised. I can't believe I'm fucking saying that on my channel, but I thought I might as well since I'm talking right now. Alright, thank you again, and we're gonna turn off the mic to do this shit.
The blessings of our... Can I ask you a few questions?
It seems Sir Hanush is...
Did you know Lubosh?
A bit of a lost soul.
Did you notice any...
My child.
That's really not a lot of...
I'm sorry to hear that.
Do you know what Lubosh...
Unfortunately,
What?
I'm bound by certain vows.
Vows more important?
There are laws...
Father, surely you can't be serious. There must be situations in which you can make an exception.
There are things that apply always, no matter what the circumstances. And this is...
For heaven's sake...
I can't.
Do you have any work?
My dear lad, I have to deal with
a witch? And what's the problem?
As long...
What?
If...
Consider it.
Good. Good luck to you.
Jesus Christ.
Father, Lubosh, if I don't find out who...
I wouldn't. Suppose we talk it over in the evening.
All right.
Good luck to you.
Look where you're going.
Take care.
I've only got 2 hands.
I'm sorry I can't tell you everything. But maybe we can work something out. But first I'd like to hear something about you, my son. With whom do I have the honor? Where are you from?
I'm from Skalitz.
Oh. I'm sorry. What about your kin?
As here, enjoy.
They're dead.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Here, we'll drink to them. It must have been terrible.
It was terrible. It seemed so pointless. And we had no warning. They just appeared and began the slaughter. God knows why. They killed anyone who didn't make it to the shelter of the castle. My parents, my girl, even the Deutsch who was on Sigismund's side. I didn't make it to the castle. I wanted to try and help my parents, but there was nothing I could do. Then I fled to Talmberg with the Cumans on my heels. They almost killed me. They slaughtered people in the surrounding villages. There was a pile of bodies in front of the church in Rovna. Folk who tried to take refuge there, but they...
My poor child.
Just as you ordered.
May God grant them eternal rest. And how did you come to get this assignment? I'd have expected Sir Hanish to send that old grouch, Bernard.
He did, but I found a witness and the trail led here to Ujitz, so he sent me here to follow it up.
Ah, well, congratulations. It's nice to see someone using their head to find things out instead of torture. We'll have to drink to that. Now the most important thing. What actually happened at Noyo? The good folks hereabout are saying all kinds of terrible things, but I take most of it with a pinch of salt.
The rumours aren't exaggerated this time, unfortunately. The Neuhof stud farm was raided by bandits, but they didn't come to pillage or even take the horses. They only wanted to kill. They maimed the horses and slaughtered some people. I'm sure they would have killed more, but the bandits quarrelled among themselves and broke off the attack. And judging by what's left of our Lubosh, they're still settling accounts.
I see it's every bit as bad as people claimed. Dreadful. Well then, here's to those poor souls who had to die so pointlessly and so terribly.
I've told you all about me. Now it's your turn, Father. You don't look much like our parish priest at home.
Here, just as you ordered.
I noticed you're pretty handy with a sword. I wouldn't expect that of a man of the cloth.
You know what they say. The Lord moves in mysterious ways.
All right.
But this is a bit more mysterious than others.
Let's just say I haven't always been a priest. Fate led me to places where affairs were settled by force. These days, of course, it's just a bit of exercise to keep me in shape.
Got it for you right here.
Well, we've had an agreeable chat, but now let's get down to business. So, about this confessional seal. Do you really want more innocent people to die?
Henry, that's not how it works. There are matters in which you can't make exceptions because if you do it once, you'll forever be tempted to do it again. If people stop believing in the church because their confessional secrets are betrayed, they won't trust anyone, and that's worse than even the most hideous crime.
I'll bring it right away.
I understand, but that means I've reached a dead end. Those cutthroats will strike again, and I can't stop them.
Chin up, lad. I might have a solution.
What?
If I tell you what Lubosh told me, I'd be betraying the confessional secret. But, first thing tomorrow, I'll try something I think might help you.
Word of honor?
On my soul.
I always wondered about the things a priest tells his congregation. Where on earth do you get the ideas for your sermons?
Well, Ujitz isn't Prague. It's not enough to instruct people. They have to be entertained, too. If I only read from the Bible, I'd soon be preaching to an empty church.
Our priest wasn't exactly a bard. So what do you preach to your flock about?
It has to be something topical.
Here we are.
Condemning vices. And, of course, describing them in detail. A tongue lashing about the 2 popes goes down well these days. And stories from real life, with a nice moral to them, are popular as well. especially if they're about fornication and similar scandalous vices.
Can you give me an example?
Well, recently a priest by the name of Jan Hus started preaching in Prague, in the Czech language, and the people liked it. I hear he always has a full house. A journeyman who heard him told me what Hus is preaching, and I like the sound of it. I'm thinking about putting it in my own repertoire.
What's so amazing about it?
The preaching of Master Jan Hus about Mother Church. The lamentable wealth in which the Church is drowning has turned to poison, and nearly the whole of Christendom is contaminated. Just like a flock of hungry ravens, they settled on this land to devour every grain of gold and silver. They know no mercy. Their hearts are corrupted by longing for wealth, and they shamelessly profit from everything. You want to baptize a child? Pay. You want to steal and murder? Pay, and you will have absolution. What if the devil himself were to pay? Would he ascend to heaven too?
Satisfied?
With such money gained from the poor, they buy beautiful horses to ride and needless servants to pamper them. They gamble at dice and dress their whores in expensive furs, while Jesus Christ walked barefoot and had no place to lay his head. Look to your consciences, you robbers of the poor, for you are seen by God and his people too. Amen.
Well, this Jan Hus character is quite a rebel.
Oh, the congregation will love it.
I don't doubt it.
Let's drink to that.
Funny. That last bit reminds me of someone.
What do you mean? My situation's completely different. Huth preaches against the prelates and the clerics who are robbing the poor. Look at me. I don't have a pot to piss in. I'm no better off than the folk I preach to. I'm one with them in poverty and suffering and everything that troubles them. I drink with them and curse those stuffed habits in Sasau Monastery.
Thanks for the sermon, but I think I've been morally uplifted enough. Oh, it's getting quite late. What are your plans, Father?
What do you suppose? We have a drink, of course.
Ah, that sounds like a good plan.
I knew you wouldn't let me down.
One ale over here.
Przyszła bida mora lat, bo nie ustoi żadnej chlap. Na kraj padł niesej smutek, wiodnielo i rano utek, niech ich małżeński majstra, do kiera żylne staje krak. Už sej bojí svatý muži, nechtěl bych bejbě jich muži. Nám je to jedno a tak si dáme jedno a požerem si huby jako poslední jen. Buďme s vámi a dorána slávy a tak vypal sudy a posaď se mi sem, tak posaď se sem a vypal je ven. Ukaž kozy jako vozy, zejtra jen tu jsou nejden, tak nalej mi hned a točí se svět.
Enough of this!
Bailiff, come on over here, sit down and have a drink with us.
Don't vex me again, Father. It's 3 hours past dusk, and curfew is long gone.
So what?
So, I'll have you all whipped and put in the stocks, and I'll write a letter to the bishop about you, priest.
Well, nothing to worry about then. Everyone knows the only one around here who can ride is me.
Enough! Men, throw them out.
Oh. Oh. You looking for a fight? Henry, back me up.
Yeah! Back it!
Bastard! Get your pants down!
Fuck!
You think because I'm a man of the cloth I won't kick your arse? Damn!
Ow!
So, my dear, wouldn't you like to have a little ring on the bell? No sooner said than done.
I'd love to. And Henry, too, I'm sure. Right, Henry?
Stop that nonsense, Godwin. Are you out of your mind? What will people say?
Say what they like. What do I care? What do they do to me? Watch the step, my dears. Careful, you don't hurt yourself.
Godwin, you're a buffoon.
Here we are. Look at this beauty.
Oh. We can't do this, can we?
Who says? Get ringing, wench.
This is wonderful.
Ah, bloody oath. And now, my dears, comes the climax of the evening.
Godwin, you old goat.
Come here.
As I said, viewers'
Priest
discretion.
has mounted
Whatever.
up. What do you say, Henry? Shall we take a little ride of our own?
What the hell? Well, I have to say that was a fine evening.
Godwin, you beast! Get up! Do you hear me? Wake up, you drunkards!
Oh, fucking hell. Where the... Oh, who the hell are you? Oh, Henry. My great friend, Henry. Didn't we have a wonderful time?
Well, you certainly did, you old lecher. Now you better pull yourself together quick. You haven't much time. There's some water and something to eat on the table there, but if I were you, I would move my hairy arse before my flock eats me alive.
Oh, step on in my head. My guts. Oh, my poor suffering stomach. Oh, what was that woman on about? Before my flock eats me alive. I've forgotten something. What have I forgotten?
Where the fuck am I?
What the fuck was it? Oh. Mass! Oh shit, I have to say mass. I gotta say mass. You have to help me.
How? You're the priest.
I can't do it in this state. Maybe the liturgy. But I have to give a sermon as well. Oh, this is a disaster. They're gonna excommunicate me.
I'd like to help you, but...
You can. You can do the sermon for me.
What? So, first I investigate a murder no one wants investigated. Then I drunkenly keep the whole town up all night. And now you want me to preach at them from the pulpit? Do you want them to burn us at the stake?
No. No, I've got it. Suppose that Sir Ratzig's protege. You just came from studying in Prague. And you want to share the words of Master Jan Hus, who you recently heard preaching there. Henry, look. From what I remember, we might have overdone it a bit last night. And if the bailiff or someone else complains about me, the bishop's gonna have my guts for garters. So I'd appreciate it. Stop gaping at me like a stuffed squirrel and start helping.
You're mad. You're stark raving mad.
I'm not. It's a perfect plan. It's flawless. Oh. How about this? If you help me with this, I'll tell you who Lubosh's cronies are.
No, neither.
What do you want me to do?
I'll go and start. No need.
Christ.
What is it?
What's...
Never show up. The swill pop.
Look at him. He can hardly walk after his capers last night.
You were with them, you beast. Just you wait.
Look at him. Mother of God, any minute now he'll throw up.
Yes, I couldn't sleep a wink last night with all that clamor.
In nomine Patris, et Filii, et Spiritus Sancti. Amen. Accepit panem in sanctas at venerabilis a manus suas. Hoc facite in meam commemorationem. Brothers and sisters, you may have had the honor of meeting Henry from Skalitz, who is here at the behest of Sir Hanush to investigate that heinous crime at Neuha. You might not know that Henry recently visited Prague, where, by the grace of God, was able to hear Master Jan Hus from the esteemed Charles University preaching. I've managed to persuade Henry to stand here today in my stead and tell us what he heard. Because, as you all probably know, Jan Hus is a very popular preacher in Prague. So, Henry, you may begin.
Now I'm curious which one of them will puke first.
Brothers and sisters, let me get straight to the point. I'd like to talk about the church and how corrupt it is.
That boy has a cheek.
One should not believe in the church, because the church is not God. God is above all things, and the church is but a means to salvation, which the prelates do not care to hear.
He's right.
It is the corruption of God's pastors here on earth that has brought misfortune on our heads. Plague, cumens, hunger, and chaos. The accursed wealth that the church is drowning in is poisoning almost the whole of Christendom. When dogs are fighting over a bone, take the bone and they will stop. Just like the flock of ravens that has descended on this land to peck up every speck of gold and silver. They show no mercy. Their hearts are poisoned by covetousness. They trade everything. Everything is for sale. You want to baptize a child? Pay. You want to steal and murder? Pay, and you will have absolution. And the prelates sin and give themselves absolution.
For shame! Shame upon them!
It is the custom of the gluttonous prelates and monks to preach against sin. But what do they know of us ordinary folk? Let us remember the marriage at Cana, where our Lord Jesus Christ himself feasted with the other guests and drank his fill. And when the wine was gone, he performed a miracle and created more. He, whose companions were poor travellers, simple folk, prostitutes and troublemakers, performed a miracle so the feast could continue.
Now that's the kind of sermon I like to hear.
No, brothers and sisters. Jesus did not condemn alcohol. Drink to lighten the cross you bear in this vale of tears, but not with such abandon that you cannot keep holy the Sabbath. For there should be moderation in all things, and it is not drinking itself that is sinful, but intemperance and beastly indulgence.
He's right.
Enough about sin, which the prelates are so fond of preaching about, and whose absolution they promise if you only pay enough coin to Mother Church. What if the devil himself were to pay? Will the bishops tell us he too would ascend to heaven? And what about those bishops? They sin without remorse, and with the money grasped from the poor for indulgences, they keep fine horses and hordes of servants to pamper them. They play dice and garb their mistresses in expensive furs, while Christ, the Lamb of God, walked barefoot and had nowhere to lay his head. Look to your consciences, you robbers of the poor, for you are seen by God and his people too.
Down with the prelates! Away with them!
We're fortunate to have our good Father Godwin. At least he's a fair and simple man.
God sees what is happening on earth, and he is filled with righteous wrath that those who should seek the salvation of souls instead seek mammon and the idle comfort of lucrative posts. Blessed are the shepherds who share the poverty of their flock, who are as one with you and bear with you the burden of this earthly pilgrimage, who do not condemn your venial sins.
Aye, all honour to Godwin. Let him drink like one of us.
That is all I heard in Prague. Amen.
lad spoke well, considering what a soak he is.
He's right, that was.
The young man shouldn't drink so much, but the Lord's given him a
I'm
silver
glad he
tongue.
came here. I don't suppose I'll ever get to Prague, and he told it nicely.
Well, well, my boy, you have talent, and I can't deny it. And you pulled a thorn from my side. I almost didn't make it.
Yeah, I noticed. But I wasn't the only one.
Oh, what's to be done? I'll make it up somehow.
So, about our bargain.
Although it's a sin.
So's gluttony. And fornication.
God does forgive a penitent.
So, what did Limpy Lubos tell you? Was he at Neuhof that day? Who was with him? And where are they now?
Now, slow down. I'm sorry, but he didn't tell me that much.
Don't let me down after all I've been through. For you...
Well, now Lubos came to me shortly after it happened. His conscience was gnawing at him. And I must say, in the end, he turned out to be a better man than he looked. He said they'd been hired through some crony of theirs. And at first they were just to steal some horses. But then it all turned sour and people started getting killed. And neither he nor his cronies wanted anything to do with that. So they fell out from the gang and fled.
Fell out?
Yeah, there was a body found in the woods by Neuhof.
That would explain something. Lubos kept jabbering that he wasn't a murderer, that he didn't want to do it.
So I know that Lubos killed the murderer and he's dead too. The trouble is, I need to find the ones who are still alive. I need names and places. Did he mention any of the others?
Only nicknames. Talked about some fella called Riki from Ledechko, Pius, Timmy.
Pius. That lot are about as pious as I am ordained.
Nonsense. You would make an excellent priest. And anyhow, with your skills, you ought to be able to sniff out this Riki from Ledechko, right?
Well, we'll have to now. There's not much else to go on. Let's hope he's not hanging from the wall too.
Indeed. And I'd hate to be excommunicated for nothing. Anyhow, good luck. You watch out for yourself. These people clearly mean business. And I'd like to raise a tankard with you again sometime.
Yeah, I'll try. Although I'm not sure I'd survive another night of your debauchery.
And if anyone should ask, you heard nothing from me. I'll deny everything.
I don't doubt it.
Alright. Next time we're on, we'll be doing that. We're going to Ledechko, and I think... Let me look at the map. That's not the map. Go to the map. The game froze for a second. Full screen. I believe the chest I was talking about that is the best sword is above Ledechko. I'll look it up later tonight or so. But yeah, thank you all who tuned in to the stream. I know it's late, I know it's 2 hours, it's been like 2 hours. I hope you all did enjoy. Please like, share, subscribe, and you can follow me on Twitch and Twitter. But yeah, tomorrow I will definitely be doing this. I don't know what time I'll wake up, because I usually wake up whenever I wake up. But I am off, so I'll be playing this. So again, I'd like to thank everyone, especially, god damn it, awkward moment. Dogcat. Thanks for giving the tip about the churchyard. That was really helpful. And I ended up buying one. And again, let me know if you guys want me to show you where all those other treasures of the past chests are. I'll probably do that in a separate little video. But yeah, again, like, share, subscribe, and please have an oh so wonderful night and day tomorrow. Goodbye.